So the time has come.
Hey, what's happening to you guys? Paris here and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about some Jump Force news. Now before I go into this, I need to put this disclaimer out there. This news is just rumored speculation. Nothing has been confirmed, nothing has been validated by any reliable sources. This is just me speculating and discussing this news that I found on Reddit essentially. So as you guys know, the Jump Force community has been highly anticipating 12 new characters to be added to the Jump Force roster. This was initially discussed and debated in December, I believe, where we had the Tokyo Game Show. We were supposed to see like 12 new characters pop up left and right, give us some glimpse as to what these characters are going to be and how many new anime series were going to be part of the Jump Force roster, but that never came to fruition. So we're waiting in January now for the V-Jump scan, I believe, to kind of reveal these 12 new characters, but a user on Reddit has now made this claim or this possible discovery that there's going to be actually 22 new characters added to the game by the time the game comes out in February. 12 characters to be announced in January and maybe another 10 characters by the end of January or at the beginning of February, because I know Jump Force comes out in 12th on the 15th of February, so it'll have to be before then. This is very interesting because I know for a fact that this is going to be something that a lot of people in the Jump Force community are looking forward to, but for me personally, like I've told you guys this several times, I really don't care about the amount of characters that are going to be announced. I'm mostly focused on the quality, polished presentation, and overall just the most important aspect of the game. So the gameplay, the online connectivity, the balancing aspect, things that would keep the game going for longevity, because we all know when the community discovers a broken system in the game, they will fucking abuse it to Kingdom Come. Take Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 for example, Justice Combination. When the community found out that you couldn't substitute that attack or snap vanish out of it easily enough, everybody had that in the system. So hoping to not see that in Jump Force. But anyways, so how this guy on Reddit came to this conclusion that there was going to be 22 characters added by the end of January, or maybe before the game comes out, is essentially he went to the website, did a little bit of digging and investigating on the CSS coding of the website, and discovered that certain characters had a alphabetic and numeric code or something attached to their names. So for example, Hisoka would be C4, Frieza would be A6, and Sasuke would be E7 or something like that, you know, or Saba would be G5. Every character had a alphabetic and numerical number attached to them essentially, and there was some coding like that available but with no names attached to it. So this guy essentially did the calculation, did whatever he did, the investigation, figured out that if you take away the 9 DLC characters that were already promised to us with the you know, season pass and shit like that, and you just kind of what did he do again? I'll give you guys the link to the Reddit in the description below, because I just kind of flashed through it. I didn't really look into it in depth because I didn't know if this was going to be real or not. But you know, it's something to think about, because 22 characters, how would that be broken down when it comes to the Jump Force roster? That's kind of like where I wanted to focus on mostly, because I see a lot of people in the replies of this Reddit post saying that it makes sense because the game has had a very small amount of characters in the game. The roster seems a little bit small. For me, the roster seems pretty fine to me personally, because I know the community, like, we always ask for like huge amount of character rosters, huge amount of characters added in the game, but when you go online, it's always the same 2, 3 or 4 characters always being played. Like, it's rarely a variety of characters. I mean, even in Smash right now, Smash has like over 60, 70 characters, but online you always see the same 7 characters. I mean, it's whatever. But anyways, 22 characters, how would that be broken down? Well, I know for a fact that some of those characters will have to be put into the already established anime series. So what I mean by this is that, as you guys know, Dragon Ball and One Piece all have 6 characters representing the anime, whereas Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh has only one character, which is himself representing the anime, and obviously Naruto and Sasuke only have them two symbols. Oh, Jesus Christ, I can't talk. Those two representing the anime series. So there's going to be a lot of characters from those series coming out. So maybe we might see Madara, Hashirama, I don't know, Sato Kaiba, Marek, just things like that. Just keep in mind that this will not be like an opportunity to see more new anime series. In fact, it may be the opposite. It may just be like they're fleshing out the anime series that they've already had in the game. And obviously keep also in mind that they just recently added Black Clovers and My Hero Academia, so you know Asta will probably need Noelle and Yuno and all the other characters maybe joining in to represent Black Clovers, whereas you know My Hero Academia, Deku will probably need I can't decide between Bakugo or Todoroki which one of them has a better spot. I feel like Bakugo will end up being the character of choice because he's very, very popular in Japan, whereas in the western side people seem to hate the guy, but you know, it is what it is. Obviously we have to have All Might. Obviously at the same time we also need some villains from both those series as well, and obviously like I said before, each series needs a villain. Most of the series all have heroes with some couple of villains, so I don't know. 22 characters, how realistic is that? I mean 12 seems enough for me. 22 is like wow, they're going all out. It could also help that if you want to add this to the speculation that every outfit, every customization option in the game would signify that these characters are available in the actual game itself, because as you know, we know that we have costumes for Naruto, costumes for Goku and things like that, costumes for Luffy, but at the same time there are some outfits there that like there's outfits like Yoruichi's outfit, Sakura's hairstyle, Kakashi's Hidden Leaf Village, you know, outfit, things like that they are available in the game, but those characters are not in the game. So maybe if you look at those outfits, they could give you an indication that who may actually end up in the game itself. Because you know, if let's say for example we have Sakura's hairstyle and Kakashi's Jonin outfit, those two characters would actually make sense to be part of the roster, because let's face it, even though we all hate Sakura, she's still one of the main protagonists of the series, and she's very, very liked in Japan for some reason as well. Like that's just the one thing you have to keep in mind. Just because we in the West hate Sakurai doesn't mean that people in the East don't. So you know, Kakashi is popular across the board, so those two are already added in. Who else? Who we got? Yoruichi from Bleach. Come on, they need to add her. Like, I'm not even playing with you anymore. They need to add her into the game. This is no longer a joke. I just need to add her. But anyways, that's besides the point. So yeah, what do you guys think? 22 characters, is it real? Is it fake? Like the 12 characters is more reliable because we also have this source known as Yonkou Production, who's most of the time, let's say 90% right in his predictions, in his news, like when he makes claims that there's going to be something in the game, most likely it'll end up being the game. So 12 characters seems more likely. We haven't heard of 22 characters, so that's why I'm a little bit kind of like, this is more speculation. The 12 characters seem more fact because I don't know, like he's putting his reputation on the line and he hasn't been wrong often, is what I'm trying to say. He's always been right. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you believe in the 22 characters roster? I think it's supposed to be a total of, what was it again? A total of 34 characters by the end, before the game comes out. But before the game comes out, no, sorry. Is it totally, no, yes, 36 characters if Light, Navigator and Jade Director are playable. I don't think they're gonna be playable, so let's go back to 24 characters playable. And then if you add the 9 DLC characters. It's 45 or something. I don't know. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. I'm Paris, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.